The orange age of television.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Good stuff.
We could fucking go on it.
I think the reason why
I can't run my car on aggro crack.
Gas prices are out of control. Thanks, Obama.
Ren and Stimpy try to buy a house or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, you go to Mo with the leaderboard in 3, 2, 1,
Mo!
Mike, at the sound of my whistle, players will grab a ball.
Do you have it? Do you have it? Trucks. That was the whole point.
That was.
We're up in here
feel for
tonight.
them.
Post some technical difficulties, so we are rolling into
Part one.
we're rolling into a reboot of the reboot that we did a half hour ago that you're not gonna see. So this is the sequel to the prequel.
For our friends on Patreon, Will.
This is the remix to the reboot.
It's the remix to Ignition.
This is the reboot. We should reboot the remix to Ignition.
It's
New theme.
It's the prequel to the remix to the reboot of Ignition.
We are rebooting Nickelodeon in the 90s.
All right.
All right.
Which I think for a lot of people our age-ish was pretty integral. You know, it's like unavoidable. Even if you absolutely hated it, you would know about this stuff because it was just there.
I think for me, why Nickelodeon was so integral is because, like, while we did have cable, you had to pay for Disney. You had to pay extra for Disney, so we didn't have Disney.
Didn't have that.
Yeah, so we didn't have Disney when we were kids. But one weekend a year, we got Disney because it became like available, so you could go and. So like my dad used to always tell us, "Oh no, hey, it's Disney weekend. Sorry guys, can't play. I'm not going out. I'm not playing video games. I got Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears on the Mickey Mouse Club, and I only got 48 hours.
Yes. We didn't.
That,
I forgot completely about that. But yeah, we didn't have the Disney Channel either. But I was Disney Weekend. They would do that. We'd be like, oh, what's Spellbinders about?
Yep.
I wonder if that's even the separation, like the few years in age that we do have.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't. Well,
because we got a little variation here. Like you guys are 2 years older than us.
Absolutely, and like sometimes that does happen. It's like I think I missed that. I don't know.
We're the same age.
The ish.
Well,
You're class of 05.
No, I'm not.
Well, because in 1990 we were all different ages.
I'm not.
We're all the same age now, but in 1990 we would not have hung out.
But that amount of years is huge. Then
In Saturday morning cartoon
That does make sense.
It could be completely like we were doing that. Did
you guys even have a
Captain
TV?
Planet.
Holy shit, man!
We did
Right.
Black and white TV.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
What were some shows that were big from Nickelodeon in the 90s that we remember? They had, what was it?
Pete and Pete.
Pete and Pete.
Yeah.
There's Ren and Stimpy, right? That was a big thing.
Absolutely. That was an animated show.
Was Rocco's Modern Life?
Yeah, that was, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And there was
counts.
and you had all the game shows too. You had Double Dare,
Yep.
you had Figure
Guts.
It Out, you had Global Guts, Legends of
Because
the
I was
Hidden
going to
Temple.
say, like, they somehow found a way, and this is going to sound crazy to say out loud, but, like, they found a way to gamify game shows. Like, it wasn't just a game show.
Yeah.
It was a game show. Like, this is Guts.
definitely.
Oh, yeah, but now you got to do all this crazy shit. You got to bounce all this shit for points. And
now
the
you gotta
points
go to a
this and-
fucking temple.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like they
Shout out Olmec.
Oh, yeah.
and it came for shout out Olmec.
Oh, man.
But he was there pre and post GAC.
Oh,
no, because they had Double Dare was like the big game show that they
survived
started
the
with, right?
GAC
That
era.
was it. The Y2 GAC. I don't know. Come back
Survived
to
the
me.
gap, but not the crack.
The GAC calendar, just all the hits. No,
Shout out Aggro Crag.
Thank you.
We're
Shout
rebooting the
out-
aggro crag. That's what we're
Shout
doing.
out to the piece of the radical rock.
The super.
Shout out Mike O'Malley. Where you at?
Mike O'Malley, go to Mo with the leaderboard. Mo!
Make some noise for Mo. Put it up on the screen, Mo.
Give it up for the Guts kid.
Do you have it?
So Double Dare was kind of like this. It was like that was the big game show that they first did, right? Like
Double
that was
Dare?
the first big
I'm
one.
not sure.
They had you had to brush the guy's teeth and shit.
That's right. That's right.
Fling pepperoni.
You know, pull shit out of the nose, pull boogers out of the nose, and it was like, but you're reaching for a flag. That's what you were looking for, a flag.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
That was one
Yeah,
of them.
and then so Global Guts was like an answer to like American Gladiators, right? Because
Wasn't
that
it
was
just
big.
Guts, and then there was a Global
Yeah.
Guts,
Yeah, it was Guts
right?
and then Global Guts. I remember
Am
Global
I
Guts
making
because it
this
was
up?
like.
Was there a show called You Can't Do This on Television?
No, that was
Yes.
definitely one of them.
But that was
I love that
earlier,
one.
wasn't it?
And they
It was
would
like
slime
a
the
skit show.
people. Yeah.
And if you said, I don't know.
Yeah, you get
Slime.
slime. See, we would
I
know
don't
that,
get
and they
slime,
wouldn't.
and you
That's
get
right.
slime, and
No,
you get
no,
that
missed
was-
the boat
that was
on that.
It was
Figure it
Oprah
out.
about the slime.
Wasn't
No,
that?
it was.
No,
Figure it out.
that was a
Slime.
reboot of. That was a reboot of it.
Denberg, nigga. Shout
they
out
were
Lori
there.
Denberg.
Right, all that. Yeah, there's so many.
Dude,
of them.
All that, but then
absolutely.
Figure It Out was with like Danny Tamborelli and all them. And see, if you know these names, then we're not too far away.
No, we're absolutely not.
But
We
yeah.
might not be at all Nickelodeon.
streets-
I
we're
just
streets
in
apart.
general.
But what
Streets
was so?
apart.
Wait, I actually don't. I remember the name only of You Can't Do That on TV. And was that a Nickelodeon show?
I think it
was.
was.
It was.
When
Alanis
it was-
Morissette was on.
Yeah. Did she get
Isn't that
slime?
ironic?
Shout out
She got-
Alanis
She must
Morissette.
have.
Yo,
She
shout
must
out.
have.
So she got the Jag a little pill, bro.
But what?
It was more like a skit television show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
was it pre all that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like
So-
one of their
oh, it was
original
very
shows.
much
It
something
was
precursor.
like one of their
Pre all
like,
that was also
launching
Roundhouse.
shows.
There was also Roundhouse. But wait,
Oh wait, that hamburger show.
Yo,
But-
what if we
Good
Aunt
Burger?
Viv'd
Yeah,
Keenan
people
with
love
Kel?
that.
What?
What if we Aunt Viv'd Keenan with Kel?
they swapped salaries too.
That's like a
But
double
wait,
Whoppers.
God, the big one that
The
used to piss me
glass.
off. The big one that pissed me off as a kid, because I was like, I'm so mad. Nick Arcade.
What was that?
It sounds
I can't
familiar.
Really remember
It
what
was
was on. I
it was
remember
the
name.
it was a TV show where they're playing like arcade cabinets and shit, and it's like almost like The Wizard. You know, they're at like a competition. They're all
Shadow
playing against
Mario
each other,
3.
and then at the end of the show, they're in like a real life VR and they, like Mario 2D platformer. And they gotta try and do shit.
Oh shit!
I gotta look. I barely remember it. It's
Yeah,
coming
but
back a little bit.
they would play video games against each other and shit.
Yo, the Wizard was sick.
Hell
Wizard
yeah.
was
that was the debut of
California.
Mario. That was before Mario 3 came
Dude,
out.
I remember.
Dude, I want to
man.
reboot the Wizard.
California.
We'll come back to it.
We'll
We'll come back to it.
California.
Yo, I always wanted to go to the fucking dinosaur that's now in Fallout New Vegas. Like, it's because that's where I learned it from. Was from that movie.
And of course, we had Salute Your Shorts.
Yep.
Which was
Yeah,
the camp,
of
which is the
course.
camp movie
Yep.
or show, the camp show where we had the kids.
It was almost
it was
a
all the
movie.
archetypes.
It was
right?
almost
You
a
had
movie.
The nerd,
About a half hour.
right,
you know?
the nerd, the bully, the cool guy, the counselor. You know, like so it was
The
that kind
ugly
of
as
show too.
fuck chick.
Yeah, and there was the guy
And
whose
the
name
guy
literally was ugly.
Pink
Put it up on the
Pinkertons.
flagpole.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Put it up. Put your shorts up.
Oh man! So with but we could sit here, we could keep going all night because like this, it was so quintessential to like television as like a young human. You know,
It was the first network made for kids. I believe that was like.
but
their
they
thing.
like rebranded themselves really fucking hard from whatever they were before what we know them to be, like the wacky and zany with the splat symbols everywhere.
Dude,
Like
that
they-
90s extreme.
they there's like a documentary online that I did not watch, but I watched a clip of it where they were like, they're like, we need to figure out what the fuck we're doing because like how do we get like kids to watch our shit? And so they just started doing weird ass shit. All their like commercials and stuff, like Nickelodeon magazine, please. Like all the Nickelodeon magazine commercials and stuff. That was all like their full pivot to become their rebrand to try and get people to watch their shit. And so that's why they would pump out shows as often as possible. They're like, what's hitting? Like what's sticking? And it's like all of it.
It was always
it's
that little
all
like,
fucking
speech
sticking.
bubble or
Nielsen
something like
ratings
that.
off the
orange.
chart.
It was always orange.
On brand.
man.
On brand.
But
They
yeah.
love, they love
But you're right. They did
orange the
have
way
like
Matt
those
loves
like nice
purple.
brand
That's-
like 10-second like burst like little short cartoons. Sometimes it was claymation or
Yep,
whatever.
quick.
Yeah.
Are you
was
afraid
fun.
of the dark?
Oh shit, we didn't even fucking talk about that.
Nick.
Yep.
Snitch.
Wait,
Saturday
Oh,
night,
that's
returning,
right.
with the
returning,
orange couch.
returning friend of the show, Nick Jr.
Yeah. Shout out Nick.
Shout out Nick Jr.
What else was on Snick? Are you afraid of the dark? All that.
Because that was like their TGIF, right?
Yeah, but it was
Yes.
Saturday.
Don't
Right.
forget about Nick at Night.
Yo, yeah, we're not rebooting Nick at Night.
I just
yeah,
wanted to
that's-
shout it out.
What
Yeah,
else?
oh, shout out Nick at Night.
Rose,
Nick
what
at
else did we
Night.
have for Snick?
Clarissa explains it all.
Oh man, I can read the end of it.
My personal favorite.
When the boy would come through the window, right?
Yeah.
They always play that weird sound.
That was my jam.
What
That was my
about,
favorite.
what about The Secret Life of Alex Mack? Was that Nickelodeon?
That was
Yes.
Disney, right?
No, that was
Wasn't
Nickelodeon.
that was? You're
But
right.
that
She would
wasn't
turn into a
Snick.
puddle.
A puddle of like
but it was
liquid.
Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was like a Tuesday night.
She turned into
jam.
Capri Sun.
She turned into
Girl
Gak.
with a backwards hat. Shout out Allie.
Yeah, dude.
And she would turn into a puddle and like go under
Yeah,
doors.
she a puddle.
I don't know if
She
did
turned into
anything
a puddle
else.
of gack.
Was she get like I think she had also
It was
like
like a chrome
Yeah, she
puddle.
might have had
She
like
was Captain
telekinetic powers and shit, but
That's
like
the Chrome baby. She grew up to be Alex Mack.
oh hell yeah, dude. Retcon.
She is the chrome baby.
She's the Chrome baby
Yeah,
from
she-
Captain Planet.
I
Shout
think
out
she had
Captain
other
Planet
telekinetic
episode.
powers because she like lived near a
Deadbeat
waste treatment
dad.
facility or something
Baby
happened,
from Street Fighter.
and so the government was always after her. Like that was like the thing. She had these
was
powers
weird.
as a teenager. The government was always like after
I
her.
barely
and
remember
she would
the
turn to liquid and go underneath people's doors and see
Yeah.
their weird fucking
Right,
wieners.
she was
The
like.
Secret Life of Alex Mack.
Yeah,
Is
I
what
love
it
that
was?
show.
She,
Saw that one.
she
I
was
actually
it could have been the secret like Alf because the government was always after him too.
True,
They
same
could have
person.
teamed up. They could
Same
have teamed
person.
up Alex Mack and Alf.
I remember being so mad at my mom. We were over at my godmother's
Shumway
house,
team
and the
up.
very first episode was on, and we were like 15 minutes in. We were like halfway through the first episode, and I had never seen it. My mom's like, "We're leaving." I'm like, "No, Mom, please, I need 10 more minutes. Just 10 more minutes." She's like, "No, we're leaving now." And I'm like, "How fast can we walk? How fast can we walk?" And we got home as like the credits were rolling for the first episode, and I never went back and watched the first episode, and I still to this day have never forgiven my mom. I'll take that to the grave with me. You did this.
You need to treat
Damn.
yourself to watch.
No
it.
wonder you're so fucked up.
That's because of Secret Life of Alex Mack, because I loved her.
Dude, shout out Doug Funny.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Dude, shout out Roger Klotz.
Oh, the millionaire, the fucking multi-millionaire.
No, he had a green skin.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like,
When they
he looked like Macklemore.
They moved over to Disney, I think. And when they moved over to Disney, they rebooted the whole show and they made him like a millionaire.
They rebooted Doug.
I think it moved over to
that
Disney.
was like a drawing.
They
show.
Aunt Viv'd him into a millionaire?
Yeah. They all vipped him the millionaire. They changed Patty May's his whole fucking haircut.
Shit, let him on-viv
They
me then.
rebuilt BB. They built a whole entire school that was shaped like BB, so they all went to BB High. They rebooted the whole show and they kind of I don't know. But they made Roger a millionaire.
With the football-shaped head and all that. Remember Hey Arnold?
Yep. Was that all? Was that? See,
That was Nick.
That was Nickelodeon.
I think that was like a little. I remember
That was like
existing.
after. That was
Yeah, well-
after school Nick though.
well,
That
'cause-
wasn't like
well-
good Nick.
well,
Good
'cause-
Nick was primetime Nick.
Yeah. And I think Doug was kind of after school too.
Yeah, I remember there was a big controversy with when they were doing like they would call on the phone. They'd be like, "Oh, Nickelodeon magazine, please," but they would say like, "Nick, please," and like they would do that shit, and it actually sounded like they were saying, you know. And no, because seriously,
Please.
no, but it would be like they were saying it quick because they're switching between the K to the P. So there's like Nick, please.
They call him-
please.
they
Just-
call him,
just
be
say
like-
it a few times.
They'd be like, yo, you got
Nick,
Battletoads?
Nick, Nick,
They'd be like, yo, you got
Nick.
Battletoads up in here?
You guys have any mudkips? But yeah, so like there's just some fun shit with Nickelodeon that I look back on greatly as a kid with just basic cable. So like
100%.
that was channel 2019. It was 19 when I was a kid growing up. Channel 19. And sometimes when the wind blew, it didn't come in clear.
What do you remember
New
most
kids
about
won't get
Nickelodeon?
that.
What was your favorite Nickelodeon
Antenna's
show?
bunny ears.
Oh, we already did it. Clarissa.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Clarissa was your shit.
Melissa
Well,
Joan
as
Hart.
a young lady,
Joan Hart.
definitely wanted to be her.
Who?
She was so cool.
She explained it all.
She did.
Cool.
What else? Who else? Wasn't there other?
And
like,
she was Sabrina the Teenage
who was
Witch,
the big?
too.
She had a pet alligator? Like, come
Did
on.
she?
She did.
Wait, Clarissa
she had a
had an
pet
alligator?
She had a pet baby alligator in her room. His name was Elvis.
Did she throw pennies at it?
What the fuck?
No, she never
does
did.
that.
She never did.
No one in this room does that. Who would do that? I'm going to redeem that. I'm going to let an alligator throw a
Ferguson
penny
would
at
come
me.
in and whip quarters
Yeah,
at it.
and like Ferguson would come in and
man.
Elvis would hiss.
All right, are we tied now? Me and the alligator are tied. That poor thing. Do they live to be forever? I could go find that alligator. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to apologize.
Just the
Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to lose a finger to a fucking alligator to redeem myself for this. I didn't know what I was doing. It was an accident. I didn't do it on purpose.
Right.
So
are we rebooting all these? Are we rebooting all of this?
Yeah, then what are we doing? We're rebooting the network?
I'm sorry.
No, that's your idea. Yeah.
I've just got one idea, and I'll throw it out there. We go from there. The idea was, I was just kind of thinking, like, if you were Nickelodeon and he was getting sick of Paw Patrol or whatever the hell they're doing now, and you wanted to like reboot the glory days, what would you do? And like at first I'm thinking like, you'd want to go find the people who made the Ren and Stimpy, see if they'd be interested in making more blah 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 blah. But like, what would be like, or would like really reinvigorate people's interest in it, besides like maybe something more casual for millennials to watch Ren and Stimpy right now, right? Dude, what if they took all of the game shows and offered like a contest? Like, I don't know what it'd be like. You make a video and send it in why you wanted to be like us now. You want to be on Guts? You could go on it now. You could go on Legend of the Hidden Temple now. You could be a silver snake or a green monkey or whatever. Like they have adults on the show getting a piece of the radical rock. And because so many people would want to do it and want to see it, and it would be freaking.
So it's like
it'd be way funnier.
So it's a nostalgia fest, and they're like, they're making it like adult game show.
But it's like anybody can
Adult
go on, not like
summer
just like Jack, like 40-year-olds.
adult
like,
kid stuff.
We could fucking go on it. And
I
get
think
our
the
ass
reason
kicked.
why this would work.
Do we have to play
old
against
flabby
actual?
Yeah.
Do we have to go against actual teenagers?
No, you go against other flabby.
So it's the
40-year-olds.
other people out of shape.
But I think, so why this
Yes.
works?
Okay.
Why this works?
So up with your
It's a
favorite
mashup
ships.
game show, or
I
they're
like
still the
it.
same
It's
one
all
separate.
it's all the same shows. But like if you wanted to be on Doubleday, you just apply, and they'd be like, they'll see you and be like,
Or just
oh,
like a
he'd
random-
be great. We're gonna get Brez. He's gonna go be on Guts or blah blah blah, and they just like bring you in and you go to the compound and you do it. But at that point, people would be so much more interested in like maybe the writers are running to be like, shit, we're gonna cash in too, and then they'd have like all new shows and stuff like that, and like millennials could watch Nickelodeon again and even be on.
Ren and Stimpy try to buy a house or something. You
Yeah,
know?
right.
They gotta face our issues.
But getting paid federal minimum wage.
Wait, but what if they were all one show? Like, what if it was like the Nickelodeon game show to end all of them, right? And the prize,
best of?
the prize,
The
is
Nick
huge.
games,
Right,
yeah,
you gotta
it's
get
like
your way
the
through
Nick
the
games.
You gotta get
You
your
gotta
way
play
through all
all
of
the
that shit.
games.
You gotta pull the flag
That
out of the
would be
guy's
all-
nose. You gotta get to the temple.
I think that's
you gotta be the
Jesus Christ,
silver
they can
snake,
do
and then
that
at the
right
end,
now.
you gotta climb
That's
the
money.
aggro crag.
Rather than making 12 game shows,
Right.
they make one.
Do you want the
and that
nostalgia?
has all
you
the
want the
best.
nostalgia?
But
You gotta get
air
through
it like
all of
the
it.
Olympics.
Right. And what I was
air it
thinking-
like the
If you
Olympics.
get you have to do a quiz round.
What if it was Squid Games?
Squidward Games.
SpongeBob.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
One thing I was gonna say about like why this would work is like our generation still has the mental capacity to watch long form content, right? So not just like I have switched over to just YouTube, right? Where I'm like, I could watch a full on episode of something on, I don't know, like fucking a TV show, right? Or I could watch like a bunch of fucking like stupid ass shit on YouTube, which I do all of the time, but it's long form content. It's a half hour long. It's 48
sure.
minutes long of garbage, absolute garbage, but I love it. It's my garbage. It's mine. But like,
Breaking the fourth screen.
yeah, dude, that's what I do.
Because you got that second screen now, like they say, like where you're They make Netflix movies where they constantly remind you what the plot is, even though there is no
Oh,
plot.
awful.
Because you're supposed to,
Yeah.
because they know you're on your phone and
Yep.
not paying attention.
And
so,
so-
like, if you're actually trying to watch it, it's the worst thing in the
It's
world.
excruciating.
You're like, I
People
know you
always
just said
recommend, "Oh, this
you
is
just
so
said the
good."
dragon guy is the thing to hear. Like, you're just like,
so,
what
like,
is it?
this
I don't
is not a
consider
movie.
myself a smart guy, not
He's
so
a
much in
smart
general.
guy.
However, I feel like it's like insulting.
Right.
Like it's like
Right. It's like
it's like, are you fucking
and
kidding
I don't
me?
need it to be smart. I just need it to not treat me
I
like
don't
I'm
need
stupid.
that either.
That's
Yeah,
all.
like it is.
But so
it's-
that's why. So like, if we were to bring back the Nick games, right? We bring out the Nick game, the Squidward games,
Squidward Games.
right?
Yeah.
All totally okay with that. Like it works because like our generation, which is going to be the generation that does participate in it.
Right.
I also think it would be fucking hilarious if the only way you could be on the show is if you submitted a video back in the 90s.
Ooh.
They're going through the archive now, and they're pulling the archives
Oh,
up
like-
now,
like-
and they're like,
Like
hey,
the old Global Guts tapes. That
yeah,
they had?
they're like, hey
That's
there, Bob.
awesome.
I know we didn't get to pull
pick
your
you
name.
then, but we're gonna pick you now.
Right.
I love
Yeah.
that. I
Oh,
love that.
Yep.
Oh shit.
You just get nobody
Right.
even knows
Love
about it.
it.
It's not
So
on
you-
TV yet.
and
you
it's-
just. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You're just at work one day and you check an email. It's like, hey, this is Nickelodeon, and they've even got the like it's just like in the email
Hey,
browser
it's me,
window. Yo, it's Nick.
What's up?
What's good?
No,
You know,
it's
like
like
Nickelodeon.
like you check your phone and instead of like scam likely, it says maybe Nickelodeon. You're like,
Yeah, well, that's what I
and
mean.
it's
But
just like it's like the slime logo.
But whatever they're doing is just like it looks so official. It's like no doubt they've even shown you like they have the video and you can see yourself at 8 years old. Like,
Yep.
oh, we're trying to do
Yeah.
blah blah. Like we weren't able to pick you then, but we are able to now. We're coming back. Could you imagine?
All those people were like,
That would be very
I
fucking
auditioned for the show and I
exciting.
didn't make it on, right? And it's all
Yeah.
those people who actually get to redeem themselves.
Or they think
I
they were-
never. Sorry.
Sorry, no, go.
If I never did that and they called me, dude, I would go so
yeah.
hard.
and
At
I
the
think-
Squidward games.
And I
And
think
what,
that's
like I think it should be one show with all the
Yes.
games, like Dan mentioned.
And I think
Absolutely.
I think we called it the Squidward Games.
I
we
love
don't
it.
have to. Tentative title.
Oh,
No,
technical
it's
title.
perfect.
But like here's the tentacle.
Good.
So because we have like all right. So the millennials are in danger of running out of their nostalgia, right? The only thing that our pathetic generation has left is our just love of things that we liked when we were kids. Everybody's hobbies now, if you're in your 40s, is shit for babies. So like all we have now is just that. But who gets rewarded? The people who were there, the people who applied for Nickelodeon back when they were actual fucking kids.
I love it.
And so, but the thing is, you want your nostalgia, you gotta bleed for it. You gotta die for it. So, like, there's stakes here now. So, but of course, we're gonna sign up for it because we're stupid. We
Well,
have
the prize
we
is
have
good.
more furniture in our houses for cats than we do for ourselves. You know what I mean? Like everybody, all these people, their lives are fucking stupid. So here's what happens.
There's nothing to live for.
Right, exactly.
You can't
so
afford
like, why
shit.
not?
Why?
Yeah,
not die
I'm
on
down.
that pyre?
Yes, that's what I'm
Why
talking
not
about.
die on that pyre? Right, like
Well,
you. So
no, man, you're gonna get something good for it.
I think our
What-
entire
what-
generation
what-
kind
I'm
of is
saying, why
always
not risk it?
one-
What do you have to lose?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
Well,
want
need.
the glory
You need. It's
is
not
all
about
the
that.
glory
It's
that's
about the need, not that.
I also
It's
feel
about-
like
it's about-
reason, not the need.
I do
Reason,
think
not the
that our
need.
generation,
reasons.
like the millennial generation, whether you own a house or not, I think every single one of us is actually like one synopsis away from going, yeah, fuck it, I'd actually do that. Like, honestly, I have nothing to lose in my real life, and if I had auditioned back in the early 90s for Global Guts and didn't make it, and they called me up now, I'd be like,
Free
fuck it.
healthcare
We were
for
the
life.
fuck it.
I would free healthcare for
What I
life,
lose
man. I would do it for that.
No,
I would
my
do it for
sisters
that.
would cry, but that's okay.
Right, like we're like we're all poor. We can't afford. We don't have health insurance.
I would
we
do
can't
it
afford
for
shit.
nothing.
We have nothing.
I'm saying.
So you are
That's
doing
what-
it
that's
for
what
all
I'm
the
saying.
same
Right.
reasons.
So like,
No.
all right, so like we're
But you could die.
Yeah.
You could die.
All right.
Your life's
Oh,
on the
you
line.
mean,
Your life's on the line. This
why
is the
you would put your
Squidward
life on the
game.
line?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
yeah,
Of course you would just
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
But yeah, just to
I'm
go
saying
and run.
that's how-
you know,
Yeah.
the legendary
I'm saying that's
I
how.
would definitely go do that.
I'm saying that's how pathetic it has become. We were generation Y2K. We were on the crest of technology, and our lives fucking are dumb, right? Like we just like again, it's like cat furniture and fucking wine and like reality TV shows and stream and like fucking
if you want one.
it's streaming bullshit. Like that, nothing's good. There's nothing on TV. So what do we have to live for, right? We didn't have like a lot of people. They didn't have kids, so they don't have kids that they're gonna worry about leaving behind because our generation didn't have as many, right? Right. So yeah, and like. Somebody will water the plants. Somebody will take care of the cats. I'm gonna go on. I got a phone call from Nick. Right? Nick called me up and he said, "Remember that tape you submitted back when your life mattered? Something mattered to you in life, right? back when anything mattered.
When you had a pulse.
Right? Yeah. Back when
a dream.
Back when you had dreams that weren't rebooted and." So like come to the Squidward Games, like they get the note in the mail or some shit, like whatever they do in the show. There's shit
the triangle, the circle, the square,
yeah, something like the PlayStation buttons, and then so all right, so come to the Squidward Games. So they show up, and we have multiple archetypes, right? We have the nerd, we have the fat kid, we have the bully, we have the hot chick, we have the tomboy. They all show up. Those are our characters, but our main guy is Nick Jr., right? His name is Nick Jr., but he never knew his dad. He never knew his dad, and his whole life he's always wanted to know. So he shows up to the Squidward Games, and he competes. They fight their way through the double dare, right? Like they have to pick the flag of the guy's nose, but the nose, it sneezes, it just blows people.
Yeah.
It blows people away. They fall to their deaths. They're just crushed under big hands. And,
COVID-19.
But they get through that, right? Some of them they fall off, but they keep going. They go through the hidden temple underneath. They go, and finally they get figured out with summer. They got gack falling from the ceilings, everything, and they get to finally they have to climb the aggro crag. And Nick Jr. he climbs all the way to the top of the aggro crag because all he really wants is to meet his real dad, Nickelodeon, Big Nick. Right? He's trying to get up top to the edge. He grabs this piece of the aggro crag and he says, "Do you see me now?"
I think. All right, so
like, you have to acknowledge me now, Dad.
And he does, right? But so then there's this opportunity, right, where they're like, okay, so you've won the Squidward Games, right? And they're like, but now, so he gets to meet his dad and all this other shit, right? But they're like, all right, so would you want to leave here now with the justification that you've just met your dad, or would you like to spend a whole life with your dad? They're like, oh, I want to spend the whole rest of my life with my dad. They're like, okay, so we're gonna play a new game now. It's called Family Double Dare. And so then like the gates open, right? And it's like his entire family there. Maybe they're all like hostages or some shit, right? And it's like, okay, no. You all have to compete now. Like, you took on the double dare. You took on the family double dare, right? You all get to compete now. And it's like, and if you lose, you all lose. That's the millennial way.
I want there to be commentators who are like, that was a bold move, Cotton. See if it pays off.
And one of them is Tony Hawk.
Yeah, there should be commentators. I like
who are like the shitty millennial icons that are like
Bam Margera.
Bam Margera. Who else is like just like bygone celebrity from like that like was the biggest Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Oh, JTT,
yeah, JTT up in this piece.
Oh, I was gonna say like Jeff Corwin, if you guys know
was on the cover of Tiger Beat
I
all
think
the time.
he's still doing
He is.
Survivor, though,
Pauly
right?
Shore.
Oh yeah, the Weasel.
Yes.
Actually, I mean, Brendan
Jamie
Fraser is
Kennedy.
backing around.
We gotta get Jamie Kennedy up
Bill
in there.
Bellamy.
Bellamy.
Carson
yes.
Daly.
Wait, who's Bill Bellamy?
He was a VJ on MTV,
Matt
which is not
Pinfield.
around anymore.
Oh, is he the bald?
Take it to the
chubby
man.
bald guy?
No.
He was a skinny black dude with a little bit of flat top.
He never had a shirt. He was hot.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smokestack.
I remember Jesse Camp was the first VJ.
He was not.
Yes, he was.
No,
he won the competition.
He was the first crowd-funded DJ.
He was not the first VJ.
Well, he
were
had a
all
song.
VJs.
He had a song called "See You Around."
Fuck
He's
out
from
of here.
Granby, Connecticut.
Fuck
Is he
outta
really?
here.
No
Ah,
shit.
I guess I can see him around.
Right,
Why
you're
not
right.
get Lori Beth Denver as a fucking
I feel
commentator?
we're getting way
Danny
too far away
Tamborelli.
from
The judges are the
Nickelodeon
cast
for
of
me.
all that. We just
Hell
make
yeah.
it simple.
There we go.
I honestly think most of the things you guys are talking about, which is fine, sounds like a movie. You know what I mean? Sounds like something.
Right, it's supposed to be a weekly TV show.
I didn't know we picked a format.
No. But we would need to.
I'm just telling a story. We can make it any format we want. I'm just thinking about story. It could be like we said Squidward Games, so I'm picturing it as like a season of television. But either way, like the seasons of televisions are just movies now. So like I feel like we still got an arc. We still have a movie like arc. You can put it in as many episodes as you want.
I think the thing about people dying is funny, but I'm not that interested, to be honest with you. I think the most interesting thing to me, I'm not saying no or anything, just saying how I feel, it's just literally people playing the game.
Oh, can I pitch an idea?
If it's like a show, it's like keep
like
it
that,
stupid. If it's a show,
I would
keep
watch
it stupid.
that.
Yeah.
Sure, I would watch it if people were dying to see what the fuck was going, what people were talking about. But just in general, like that would actually get me to turn the TV on.
There's like every 4 years, every 2 if you're a winter and alternating fan, but every like 2-4 years. People, like, we were watching the Olympics. These are the world's greatest athletes, right? But it's hard to get an idea of how good they are when they're racing against the other world's greatest athletes, right? So what if the Squidward Games was, you finally get your call up. You're going to be on the aggro crack, but you're actually competing against a fucking Olympic athlete.
Oh, it's like gladiators. Like, it was, like, people...
But gladiators are, like, intentionally hurtful to the fucking weak people.
I mean, this should be, too.
Oh, I guess
Squidward Games.
All right, so it is...
So are the regular Squid Games.
Actually, as you say this, as you said that, and I said what I said, and we kind of... Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm just picturing...
The aggro crag with full contact?
Yeah. People getting impaled on the spikes of the aggro crag, like, just...
Or just get hit with a big foam boulder.
They unleash the river of Gak, and it's just like...
See, that's fucking hilarious. Yes.
Right, people are just like, it's all for nostalgia. Everybody gets their amusement for like 10 minutes. Like but then they go right back to like, and everybody's self-righteous about it for some reason. Everybody's like, this is about my morals, or this is about my lifestyle. I don't know. Like, I just feel like there's...
What do you do for a living? He's like, I'm a barista at Starbucks.
I just feel like there's got to be an element of pretension to it. If we're going to make it millennial-esque, like, nothing says millennial more than just, like, unearned, like, smug superiority. And I just, like, want, like...
Aren't we all millennials?
I think that's
a millennial
what
point of view.
generation do you like?
No, I don't know. I think generations are dumb. I think generations are dumb. I
completely agree with that.
I think the idea, like, I'm a millennial, I'm a whatever, I'm associated with people who are, like, attached to that label,
I think
right?
I automatically call myself a 90s kid more often than I call myself a millennial.
Yeah, I feel like
and you'd only be a 90s kid if you were born in the 80s.
When I'm talking about millennials, I'm talking about people who call themselves fucking millennials. Like, I don't care when somebody was born. Like, I care about people individually, like what kind of a person you are, but some people are like, they don't have that. They're just like, I'm a millennial and I'm part of this, and like they don't have an identity, so they have to affix it to this like label that covers them, and therefore they get to be part of anything good that their whole cohort does, and they don't have to do anything. They get to just sit back.
Sounds crazy. I don't know anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's like a generalization of what media portrays millennials to be.
Well, that's what I'm getting at, is what I'm making fun of here. What I'm saying is these are the media. We're taking the media portrayal of millennials, and these are the people who are competing in the Squidward Games. Most normal people are not doing that. This is that type of person who says that's me, like who's internalizing that.
So it actually would be funny. If to go off of what you're saying is if we reach back out to the kids that originally sent out the tape in the 90s, we're like, send us a follow-up tape, and so they send in the follow-up tape, and that's how we get to fucking justify. You're like, I love
that.
That's how it happens.
Yes,
so that's how we get to like,
these are the only ideas I genuinely care about. I don't kind of care about anything all these other fucking ideas. I just think that this is a great show.
Squidward Games is a summer
or whatever
event.
It's called.
It's a summer. No, it's called Squidward Games. It has to be. It was brilliant.
We're stuck with it.
It is brilliant.
It's Nickelodeon. How do you not go with Squidward Games?
Dude, I'm fine with it.
I'm saying it out loud out of excitement. Because otherwise it's the Nick Games.
Alternatively, the Olympics.
I might get in trouble for saying that too fast.
That's the test. That's the
that's
test is whether you say it out loud. You go, do you call it Squidward Games? Do you say I'm auditioning for the
Olympic,
or it's like, you know, whether it's Olympics or something Olympics, and then subtitle the Squidward Games.
Right, but Olympic, I'm with you. It sounds really weird. It's like it sounds awkward. It's too close.
How does it look? Ugly, right?
But it sounds very millennial.
Because we do wordplay all the fucking time.
It's like they get this close to saying the N-word and there's a thrill.
Yeah. And then there's like the one black guy's like, Olympics. Just Olympics.
They're like, oh man, this is the closest I'm ever going to get to say the N-word, and I get to be on TV.
He looks left and right. He's like, for shizzle.
Oh, absolutely. But I think Rose nailed it. It kind of is very much in the spirit of...
I agree.
Because you were talking about those commercials they did.
Yep.
Nick, please.
Nick,
right?
please. Nick, please.
The Olympics.
Nick, please. And there was more to it. Dude, I'm telling you, like, if you go back and watch that single clip, it's like, they're...
Put it on the screen, because I don't know what you're
Pause
talking
us.
about. It sounds hysterical.
Wait till you see it, dude. It's so
I'm
funny.
sure it'll come
It's just
back
like all
to
these
me,
white
too.
kids asking for Nickelodeon magazine, but they're just going like, Nick, please. But that's just not how it sounds. They had a dialect. But yeah, I think that's that's how we can get our characters, right? To like kind of think about like archetypes, right? So the people we're actually asking for a follow-up video from these people so we can see how they've aged over the
that
years.
is brilliant.
And that is where we
Yeah.
get
I
love
to
that.
fucking
You're like they're watching. They're like, oh, we got to see what's up with this motherfucker.
and you know, because they're
There's a
like,
lot of
how
comedy
the
in
fuck
that.
do they get the same people every single episode? But they're all different people, but they're the same person. It's like, well, it turns out millions of people auditioned, so we got tons of tapes.
Yeah.
Yep. You fit an archetype now.
But if like even showing that like behind the scenes kind of stuff as like the advertising for the show is like, if I saw all of that, I would absolutely watch it.
Yup.
I'm like, they did what? And they're just showing how they did that, and like, you know, you see the little kid, then you see the big fat dude or whatever.
Yeah, and I think that
I'm gonna watch.
I think that plays into the idea of people like not realizing their dream, right? Because like that's not necessarily any one generation, right? That's kind of relatable in general, especially to anybody where like the world's getting more expensive, people are doing worse than their parents, right? I think the idea of showing these kids that were inspired by Nickelodeon when times were good, when everything was rooting for them, when the world seemed like it was rooting for them, then you see their follow-up tapes, and it's just this sad mirror of that, like, of that reality where, like, I remember watching an episode of Global Guts where there was this kid, I'm Rad Ryan. That's what my friends call me because I had a radical twist to every sport that I play. That was that's a
Yeah. Yo, it's so on brand.
So I'm just picturing
I want
Rad
him
Ryan
on the show.
Yeah,
I'm just picturing
Rad
Ryan
back,
at
baby.
45, just
he
being
should be
like,
the announcer.
yeah,
Oh, he's
well,
dead.
he's
You
just
know
like
he's
his follow up.
Yeah, from doing
his
rad shit.
His follow up. He's got tribal tattoos. He's got like he's got like a cut off shirt.
He's got a
with like
Punisher
an Ed
sticker
Hart
on his car.
Right. He's got Calvin pissing on stuff, and he's just like, I coach rad kids.
You could be anything you want if you put your mind to it. I went to college, I got 2 master's degrees, and I'm a fucking barista, all right? You can't be shit.
Exactly. And
I'm going on fucking the...
So it's more about
Olympics.
It's more about the gap between expectations and reality. So I think the idea of the submitted tape is really interesting. Like, submit where you're at now, because it shows us like what people as kids they thought they were going to get out of the world and what they ended up with. And these are the people. So what we see is these contestants. They're the ones who needed it the most. You know, maybe the ones we get on our show. Our contestants who like this really maybe it's not all everybody has, but it's all they have.
Yeah, and I think that's cool. I think that's extremely interesting. To me, as far as like if I was going to be on the casting for this show, right? I kind of wouldn't really give a shit about that as much, as far as like all of it really cares about who we're gonna pick that we will get the best results for the TV.
Well, yeah.
Whether it's whether it hits that nail on the head or it completely fucking
But that's
doesn't.
the reality TV
But let me
formula.
just tell you something about the reality TV formula, because I've watched a lot of it. Man, I hate them sob stories. Don't tell me about your mom dying of cancer and stuff like that. And I don't want to hear about. Exactly. No, I want a good producer on this who gives me the funny. Bring me the fucking funny.
Just bring something out. Like it's like I could like personally don't care about the reflection or anything like that. It's just like all I care about is the nostalgia. Personally, it's like this was fucking something awesome, and we're giving you back something fucking even better. That's available to the people who thought it was awesome in the first place.
It's like,
I think that's fucking
that
sick.
makes it different.
And if some certain stories really kind of show that, it might be a really cool shade to that, or it's like, you know, it's not that, it's rad or whatever. It's just different people. Whoever's doing the casting is going to hand select based on that to really give something to that.
Because unfortunately, life isn't fair to everybody, right? So it's like, oh no, you got to run through the Legends of the Hidden Temple right now. You and your teammate, this girl, this like super hot model, but unfortunately, you're a 350-pound neckbeard, and it's your turn to go. It's like, well, I can't run through that fast. Well, I'm sorry.
Ryan is just his Reddit handle. That's
Like, I'm sorry. This is just, unfortunately, this is the reality of the world right now.
His favorite band is Godsmack. He only has supervised visits with his kids, but he doesn't do them.
Yep. He's not allowed to drive, but he's also not allowed to say why.
He stands alone.
He's mad that he can't say either one of those.
He's an alpha now. He's Alpha Ryan.
Alpha Wolf Ryan guy.
Yep.
Ryan Mack.
I am the leader of my own wolf pack. I am Alpha Ryan.
Oh my god, I can see him.
But I also like. I don't want there to be death involved. I just because being on the show itself is a humiliation enough.
I think humiliation is probably like worse than death for the kind of people.
Because you gotta go back.
I don't think we need people to die because I think that makes them look cool.
About,
yeah, I think that makes them look cool. I think it's funnier if the contestants just get humiliated further on television.
Dude.
Yep,
right. You get so excited.
Epic fail.
You leave your family for a couple of weeks or whatever to go live on this thing, and you just fucking suck.
Your kids are already ashamed of you.
Because,
and then they're like, you're like, I'm gonna show them.
Right, because dude, remember when we were kids?
You come home, your cats are ashamed of you.
When we were kids and we were watching Legends of the Hidden Temple, right? You're actually watching the kids run through the temple. You're like, put the fucking monkey together. Put the fucking monkey together. It's 3 fucking puzzle pieces. Oh my god, this kid fucking sucks, right? You're the one yelling at the TV as a kid, but now you're the adult getting to action. You're the adult now. And it's like, go ahead, put the fucking 3-piece monkey together now.
You know what? You're right. That's a really beautiful thing because the kids that were on the shows were not special. They didn't have any big tech talent or whatever.
And that's how they should pick. Now, they shouldn't pick anybody that could go compete on American Ninja Warrior.
Just like it was.
They should make it seem like it's pretty fair. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why
I'm no brainiac.
And that's why I'm talking about the arc of like the sad Ryan. Like he's like those are the kind of people you pick on purpose.
Sure,
is because like nobody feels bad for them, so we become them again. But we're just laughing at people like us, maybe, or not like us, or that we think we're better than, because that's kind of what reality TV is who can we be better than?
But at least, you know what the difference is? Well, just think about another show that we used to love. I think we used to love it, but it was MXC.
I vaguely remember MXC. I do remember that being on.
Go get eliminated, and it was the Japanese game show.
Oh right.
It was a Japanese game show, but they did
it was overdubbed in English. Yes,
and Baba Ganoush and whatever. Yes. But they would have them like.
I never even heard.
I
of
bet
it.
you
Most extreme elimination.
So was it on Nickelodeon?
No, this was actually
MXC,
on like fucking.
It was like true
No,
TV.
it was like the Man TV.
It was like Man TV, yeah.
Spike TV.
Yes.
Man TV.
Well, that's basically what Spike TV was.
I actually think it might have been Man TV before. I think it might have been before
TV, but it was like TV
Spike.
for men.
Yeah.
It was Joe Rogan the channel.
It was an actual. It was an actual Japanese game show. It was an actual Japanese game show where they would put I can't even tell you because they overdubbed it and then they would like mix clips together, but they would be kind of doing these challenges, so they had to run on these stepping stones. So it's a big ass pond with these small little stones. You got to step on it. But some stones would just fucking sink, and you have no way of knowing ahead of time, and you would just fall into the water. And then the commentators would just fucking make fun of them. But then what they would do is they'd be like, "Oh, this team is the firefighters, and this team is the police officers." They're not at all in any way, shape, or form. But they made a mockery of these like kind of sports shows, like the American Ninja Warrior shit. 20 years ago, they were just making a mockery of it. So it's like some episodes they would just be in costumes.
So it was very much like
but now
it was very much like Voltron, where like we bought shit from Japanese channels, bought shit from Japan, and then we overdubbed it because nobody spoke Japanese. So like
because it was called like
Tetraca's
Castle
these were
or
Japanese
like
equivalents of Nickelodeon type shows or American Gladiators.
So the
or
difference,
stuff like that. So they overdubbed it with American commentators because it's, you know, to highlight like the silliness of it and
so
all
these
that.
are all
Sounds
adults.
like it's funny as hell.
Oh, it is. It still holds
with
up.
enough weed.
It's weird. It's sometimes I say some offensive shit, but it's fun. But that's all adults, right? And so now here we have the Olympics, and we're actually getting to be the adults on the show. So we don't need to dub over it anymore because it's all of these adults who promised and yelled at the TV when they were kids that they could do these things that they said they could do. And now here's your chance.
Right.
Now you're the adult. Go put the monkey together. Go ahead, pull the flag out of the nose.
We gotta get Mark Burnham, like the dude who did like Real World, he produces it and will be.
But would this be?
In the money.
So like we kind of keep glazing over whether or not this is a series or a movie, and it doesn't really matter, but it does because it's a game show, right? But so is it every week? But so if it's every week, then like we don't need the reality bullshit of it because they're not going to be back next week.
You could stretch that out, and then every season is one cast. Or every week is a different show and you don't really meet these people. It's just like Nickelodeon was, but it's like, oh, I always wanted to do this and my name's, Ralph. So whatever.
So like
whatever,
Nickelodeon. No, I like Red
Dude,
Ralph.
I would totally be down.
For Red Ralph. That's my dude now.
I would totally be down.
My money is on him.
Like if it's a season is like, let's just say fucking 6 episodes is a season, and every episode is the next challenge. This episode is Legends of the Hidden Temple. This episode is Family or Double Dare. And the finale is Guts, right? The most physical, challenging shit. And it's the story of these people with the archetypes, right? As they're going through it. So like we do get the reality bullshit because they're gonna be back next week. But that way, if it's only 6 episodes, then you're gonna get 3 seasons
and
a year.
And how awesome would it be to do that? And this is getting away from the other we were talking about, but assuming they were alive, getting all the same hosts, and they're the hosts of that show that they play. Then you got your Mike O'Malley's and your Moes. They come back.
Because
rather than just one person hosting the whole thing.
I'd love for it to be a summer series. It doesn't come out in the winter.
Series.
Hey,
figure it out.
Oh fuck you, motherfucker! You did it. But that would be so sick. It's like because we always had shit to look forward to for the summer. Right, when we were kids, like not just the summer, but like when you're a kid, you're looking forward to not going to school anymore and fucking playing video games and all sorts of shit. But like, what do we as adults right now have to look forward to that is like a cultural icon?
Shark Week.
I forgot about Shark. I fucking didn't.
That's a smaller audience. I think this would be a big.
But like this is what.
That's
so
all
like,
we have,
hey,
Shark
no,
Week.
sorry. What? Oh, we can't go on vacation this week. It's Olympics.
We're gonna say, oh, yeah,
right. with the hard O. And so, I can say it. like a new cultural moment would be. Yeah,
I love it,
dude. I think this would be a big deal. I've never watched anything that was reality TV. I've seen it, you know what I mean, but never, and I don't understand why people watch it. I'd watch this. I would absolutely watch this.
Beats the shit out of the Olympics, man. What's the prize? Money? Just an assload of money?
I actually think it would be hilarious if it was just
no, it's a piece of the aggro.
It's just a piece of the aggro crab.
Yeah, dude. Like,
obviously, that's the prize. The only prize. There was never a question about
just
that.
Like
you
the
want
Olympic,
a piece? I want a piece of the aggro crag.
I
want to be in this TV show, and I want a piece of the aggro crag.
I'm going on eBay after this. See if I can get my own. I'll buy my
dude. You know how much that feeling, right? Right, like at 40 years old. At 40 years old, actually getting your hands on a piece of the aggro crag that you earn is worth way more than a fucking annual salary at federal minimum wage. Rose, what were you saying?
Add to my collection.
Remember that in these game shows, like the winners would be like, "Oh, you get a new Huffy bike."
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Schwinn. It was a Schwinn.
Yeah, you get Otter Pops for a year, like shit like that.
You get 1 year subscription to Nickelodeon magazine,
or like
exactly.
a shopping spree at Toys R Us. You remember that?
Yep.
Where they were like, you would win like a 10-minute shopping spree.
Oh my
Everything
God, do you
you
remember
could
that
fit in the
show?
cart.
Like
remember that?
Yeah, I
and you just like throw everything in the cart. It was like
whatever you can throw in the cart, you got to keep. Every week, all of those things. And
God damn, I love
The
this
exact
show.
same prizes.
All right.
So we did it.
And I said for me,
I think it's the premise.
and I think for me, what I had said originally was like that like the newer generation wouldn't like this because they're not watching long form content.
Right.
Whereas
It's
like
not
our
for them
generation
at
is
all.
still able to watch long form content. So like putting out a game show like this would be for us. It's not for a new generation.
It's celebrating
It'd
that
be
other
a way
culture.
to, and I actually do think this would be a way to bring people back to TV.
You want to kick it off and we'll go
Sure,
from there?
no problem.
All right, let's run it down.
So we've got this show. It's a series of games, and it's called the Olympics, the Squidward Games. And this is taking all of the 90s era, the golden age, the orange age of television.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
They had these game shows that were show games. However, in this reboot, we are going to go back to the original VHS tapes that were mailed to Nickelodeon. Somebody's going to take them and digitalize them, whatever they're going to do, and get them to the casting department. The casting department will review all this old footage and try to put together certain groups of people. They're going to reach out to those people probably a lot more than they need.
They're going to find them on Facebook.
Yeah,
we all fucking
they
have
could probably
it.
even look. They could probably look some of these people up on Facebook and be like, "Oh, absolutely not. We just can't use."
They're like they're like searching for fucking Rad Rick. What was his name?
Rad Ryan.
Rad Ryan. They're like, hold on. Search for Rad Ryan on Facebook, and boom, there he is.
At Rad Ryan.
He's still doing it.
Yeah, definitely. He's still the
Rad
guy.
Ryan.
But these are the kids who didn't make it.
Oh yeah, they did not make it at all. If you've been on the show, you ain't gonna get a
DQ. Eat shit, nerd.
So if Nick's interested, they're gonna hit you up with this offer, and they're gonna want you to respond with a current video of yourself.
Who you are, what you're doing, where you've been. This is the only time that we want your life story because it does not fucking matter.
100% not.
But this is how they're going to develop the archetypes.
They're going to get exactly. They're going to cast their shows based on the archetypes they're looking for. They're going to work well together. But I just know how important that is. You don't have a show if you don't have the right people. The world, or at least America, loves reality TV. So you show where these people are living now. They talk about growing up, and they show pictures of them being 8 years old watching Nickelodeon with their family or whatever. Now they're doing stuff with their families, or not. Maybe they don't have families. It's not some in-depth followers just like, this is who we are, and then you come to the show, and that's really about it. And probably the only thing you're going to see after that is any kind of like drama or love interest or whatever. Besides that, you don't
confessional.
You don't,
the talking heads, right?
Rad Ryan was dating me, and we was on and off.
He got small ass little dick.
But like
he had the Irish curse.
It's Rad Ryan, not Bad Ryan.
Small potatoes, that Rad Ryan.
Hey guys, I'm Rad Ryan. I gotta go out of this.
The rest of the show is simple. Every episode is one of the shows. You got your Double Dare, you got your Guts, you got your Legend of the Hidden Temple, all of these different things. And when you win the entire thing, at the end there's one winner. You win a glowing piece of the Radical Rock. You win a Huffy White Heat 60.
A Schwinn, baby. It's a Schwinn.
You win a trip to Mexico, because back then everybody was winning trips to Mexico.
A gallon of gas.
Yeah, you win a lifetime supply of gas.
A shopping spree at Toys R Us.
You get to slime your mom or her gravestone.
You get to kick in Bam Margera's dad's door.
Yeah!
Phil!
You get to kick Phil in the nuts. You get to kiss Bill Bellamy.
Heyo. But most importantly, it's like at the end of the season, you're the one who gets to hoist the fucking the piece of the aggro crag.
Yeah,
of the super mega aggro crag.
Coming down,
right? Because at the end of the day, the whole point is just like we were the kids that yelled at the TV for the of like how incompetent these kids are. We're like, fucking put it together, do it, fucking run faster. No, don't go there. There's the temple guards. Whatever. And you're on the fucking steps of knowledge. You're the one yelling at the TV, but here you are as the adult, and you actually get the opportunity to do those challenges, and it's now about do or die.
Yeah, definitely.
And the piece of the aggro crag.
That's it.
It's all an aggro crag or fucking go home.
I want to.
Girl, once I get this piece of the aggro crag, we're gonna make it.
That's right. Things are gonna change.
Down,
There will be a reckoning.
down.
My ship has gone.
But in the end, they have to sell it for child support.
Dude, or just fucking gas. I think we're good.
Theme song in 3.
Wait, we had an outro. Hold up. It was we go to Mo with the leaderboard in 3, 2, 1. Mo!
Do you have it? Do you have it? Yes.